Continuing on with our Chapter 12 Excel, let's look at what we're going to be doing for 12.2. That's chi-square test for independence and or homogeneity, depending on how your problem is defined. So we're going to look at number 15. Oops, excuse me, number 13. Sorry. Let me go back. All right, so number 13. It's right down here. Do you believe everyone has an equal opportunity to obtain a quality education in the United States? The results of this general social survey question are presented in the text below. And I got to take a moment here and just comment that this is so great. I mean, these tests that we're doing in Chapter 12, they're getting at some really big issues. But it's qualitative data issues, not quantitative data issues, which is why it's so fascinating. All right, so I'm going to type up the information from that table into this table, and I'll be right back with that. All right, and just in case it's not clear, these are the observed values, right? Right. Okay, so we're going to need totals for both of these rows and columns. So I'm going to type total over here and total over here. On the on the rows. Oh. All right, there we go. Now equals sum of, hang on, let me make this bigger so we can all see. There we go. Okay, equals sum of this row. And then do it again. Actually, I can just copy and paste, right? Or drag down. Oop, there we go, 409. All right, now over here, I'm going to find the total for all the columns. The beautiful thing is column totals you can do with AutoSum, right, like that. I can drag across. There you go. But if you want to see it, it's the sum of B3 and B4, right? All right, there we go. There's the observed values. Everything's grand. We're trying to test whether, oops, wrong thing. Okay, they want us to figure out whether the evidence suggests that the proportion of individuals who feel everyone has an equal opportunity to obtain a quality education in the U.S. is equal for that, or for each level of education. Use the 0.05 level. Okay, so that's our step one. And they even laid it out for you, really. The proportions are equal. There we go. So H0 is that the the proportions for the people that are have less than high school education is equal to proportion for people that have high school education. It's equal to proportion of people that have junior college, and so on. Right? And then the alternative to that is that at least one of the proportions is different. Just on a side note, this is really a test of homogeneity, not a test of independence, because people that have their highest degree being less than high school are very different than people that have their highest degree being graduate school, right? So these are different different populations that are being asked this yes or no question. Yes, I think there's equal opportunity in America. No, I do not. Okay? So this is definitely a test of homogeneity. You can tell it just because it's not all one population. That's independence. The independence ones are the all one population. But these are not all one population. These are different populations of people that have different levels of education being asked this question. Just on a side note. Okay, so step 2 is that the alpha, which was, I think, 0.05. Yep, typical. All right. Step 3, the test statistic. Okay, well, to find the test statistic, we're going to need a whole bunch of stuff. We need observed minus expected and all that stuff. So we're going to need the expected first. So let me merge these. Expected. Okay, let me highlight all of this. Hold on one sec. Okay, there are my labels. Now, I want the row total times the column total divided by the grand total. But I'm going to make it so the row and the grand total have dollar signs. That way I can drag it across. And I do it again. Equals row 9 times 385 divided by grand. There we go. I'll pick up here next time.